good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. I'm Felicia Harris Russell, and welcome back to Just 5 Daily Devotionals, where we provide spirit led devotionals in 5 minutes, sometimes a little less, and sometimes a little more. The title for today's devotion is Stranger Danger. Now, we're all familiar with the concept of stranger danger, the warning that all strangers can potentially be dangerous, especially as this relates to children, that they should be careful around adults that they do not know. Now, let's look at this concept from a spiritual perspective. John chapter 10, verses 4 and 5 read, when he, referring to Jesus, our good shepherd, when he puts out all his own sheep outside, he goes ahead of them, and the sheep follow him because they know his voice. However, a stranger they simply will not follow, but will flee from him because they do not know the voice of strangers. Now, in the common sheepfolds of ancient times, the shepherd merely gave his distinctive call, and his sheep came out from the others, following him out of the sheepfold. So sheep became experts at discerning their shepherd's voice. Now, how did they become experts at recognizing the shepherd's voice? Well, each shepherd, as mentioned earlier, had a different voice or mechanism to call the sheep and his flock, and they would follow that sound. And they knew from experience with the shepherd that this was the shepherd's sound or voice. And it was a sound or voice that they could trust. So we too, as children of God, and he's our great shepherd and we're his sheep, we learn Jesus's voice and his ways through his word, through the many other ways that he speaks to us, right? From fellowshipping with him and as well as the other ways that we experience him, we learn to recognize his ways and his voice. And I read in a commentary this very interesting story. It said a Scotch traveler who changed or switched clothes. He switched clothes with a Jerusalem shepherd, and he tried to lead the sheep. But the sheep wouldn't follow him because they followed the shepherd's voice and not his clothes. Isn't that good? I love that. So the sheep could recognize and discern, I don't care what you look like. This is not my shepherd. And my shepherd has a distinctive call, a distinctive voice, and it resonates with me. That's not my shepherd. So they wouldn't follow him. That's so good. So for the sheep, following the shepherd's voice was a place of protection as well as provision. And what a beautiful, beautiful picture of a loving shepherd like our good, great shepherd Jesus, guiding and protecting his sheep. And as long as the sheep listened to their shepherd's voice and followed him, they couldn't go wrong. And as long as we listen to our shepherd's voice and follow him, neither can we. Thank you for joining me today, my Jesus following warriors. I love you, and I will see you next time. God bless you.